going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday, time to cover another week of NFL football. If you guys are new to my channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single week, I cover every single game. I do college and I do the NFL. My college prediction videos are uploaded on Wednesdays, so that video has already come out. Of course, a free pick, an official free pick that goes up on that whiteboard every single week. I got you in today's video, but swing by that college video if you haven't already. I really have a good feeling about this week's whiteboard winner in college football. So check out the video I posted yesterday. Guys, we're as hot as it gets, man. I mean, it's just been a heck of a run. When we're talking about picks, I know I give you guys the free picks, but those are the numbers, and they don't lie. I mean, the last 2 weeks combined in NFL, I mean, 5-2 this past week, up 4.4 units. We went up an exact 4.4 units in both college and NFL last week. I'm up over 20 units in the last 2 weeks combined. We're profitable over the last 5 weeks. I mean, this is an NFL video. NFL specifically, I went up over 9 units 2 weeks ago, up over 4 units this past week. I mean, we're just absolutely dialed in. This is exactly what happens when you get to this point of the season from here forward. We just have enough games to where we know what the teams are. We know how certain teams play certain teams, the kind of general strategies that certain coaches, and just everything comes together. You have enough sample size where all the numbers on projections and models, you know, you accompany that with some trends and some other different factors. And when you have all the boxes on the list check off, you can hit these games. You can hit them hard. We've been cashing the big plays lately. We've been cashing most plays lately. We have a good winning record. Even on the whiteboard, guys, we're 12-7 on the free picks. We're locked in. If you guys want all my picks, you see it there at the bottom of the screen. Link to my website is right in the description of this video, danspicks.net. It's so simple. You go right on a text list, and anytime I'm going to submit my money on a game, because I do bet all these, and I often put the bet slips in my videos. Anytime I'm actually going to submit money on a game, I text it out to the list. So if you're on the client list, if you have a package, you'll get the odds, what play it is, and how many units to put on each one. If you can just copy the picks, you're going to be in really good shape. If you want some simple math, how about just the last 2 weeks? If you had my plays and you had $100 as your unit size, you'd be up over $2,000 in that time span. What do I charge for an entire month of my picks? $89. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Everybody in the comment section, you can see some of my clients that are often in there. Everybody's happy. We're all in profit. The long-term guys do the best. And college basketball will start to be in the mix soon. And I'm going to start to roll out the college basketball content here on the channel as well. So look forward to that. Drop a like on the video. Let's go. Let me share the screen with you guys. I'm going to use FanDuel as I usually do. I'm going to get the most updated numbers that FanDuel has right now. We'll just start running through the games. I got some numbers with me today. Look ahead lines. I got look ahead lines. So we'll go over some money splits and some look ahead lines and just a little bit more data for you guys today. Hopefully you appreciate that. And of course, guys, if you get this video to 500 likes, I'll put my best premium pick in the comment section for all you guys to have. Here we go. Week 10 NFL, a little over halfway through the season. And Thursday night is a beautiful game. Cincinnati and Baltimore. I mean, we've had some kind of, I guess we have had some good ones, but generally the Thursday night games have been kind of blah this year. Not this one. This is a good one, I expect. We should see some points in this one. I mean, we see a total at 53.5 here. The look-ahead line was exactly 6.5. It's not really moving. Or the look-ahead line was a -6. It opened 6.5. It's just kind of sitting there. I'm going to skip, though, on a prediction for this game. This is actually a premium bet. So if you guys are seeing this video anytime before kickoff starts, get my picks, man. This one's premium. I really like this one. Sent this out 2 days ago. When you guys join the client list, any text that I've already sent to the group, you'll get as well. So sign up today. You'll get the pick for tonight. We'll cash. We'll get off to a good start this week. Next game down here, Giants and Carolina. And right off the bat, this is the whiteboard winning free pick of the week. I'm taking the under. I mean, the Giants, they move the ball, but it's hard for them to score touchdowns. They got a problem with that. We got Carolina off a fluky win. I expect their offense to kind of disappear here. I see a Giants win. I see a fairly comfortable Giants win, I think. I just like the under, man. I mean, 40. This the look ahead here was 42.5. So it's already come down. There's some Giants money. There's some under money. I don't think the under's low enough. I'll take under 40.5. I could easily see this being like 23-10. I mean, it's 33 points, somewhere around there. 24-13. Even that doesn't get you over the total. So we're going to go under. And this game's also overseas as well. which might kind of kill the offense and the mojo for some of these teams. Under, guys, whiteboard winning free pick of the week. Patriots Bears. This one's tough. The locker room for the Bears right now, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I think you got to take the points with New England. I think the Bears ultimately get a win here. But I'm not sure. I'm not even sure about that. I'll take the points with New England. The look ahead line on this one was actually, where is this game? Look ahead line here was a -7. So it's already come down a little bit. I would take the points with the Patriots in that one. Bills Colts 3.5 point spread here. This one's interesting, and the sharp money is on the Colts. I'll give you the money splits for this game, guys. I mean, the Bills look so good at times. They look so good at times. However, last week we did have the Dolphins, so we cashed on that. But I mean, this is the look ahead line here was where is this game, man? I hate FanDuel. They always fuck up the order of these games. Bills and Colts, the look-ahead line was only a -3. A lot of people have it power rated at like a -6. It opened to 4.5, and it's come down. So we kind of got a lot of contradiction stuff here. But in terms of the spread, we got about 3/4 of the money, or I'm sorry, 3/4 of the bets made on the spread, but only about half of the money. The sharp action undoubtedly is on the Colts here. I can't do it, man. Flacco is, I don't like the quarterback situation for the Colts. I like the offense of the Bills. It's just hard for me to believe the Colts can keep pace in a game like this. I guess if they get Jonathan Taylor really cooking in a game like this, they can keep the Bills offense off the field. I think it's a lot to ask. The sharps are on the Colts. Sometimes you just have to disregard it. I'd have to lean Bills. The numbers come down. Maybe it's come down too far. Maybe the Bills win by 4. The people that got early bets in on the Colts with more points, maybe they cash. Maybe the people taking the Bills now, they cash. It's all about the number. If you're late on a spread, if you're late on line movement, you shouldn't chase it. So that's what I think about that one. Vikings and the Jags here. Look ahead line was a -3. Jags are a mess, but this is still a road game for Sam Darnold. And are the Vikings that good? I think I'd lean over the total in a game like this. I can't lay 4.5 on the road with Sam Darnold. I just can't do it. I think the Vikings win. I think the point spread is in jeopardy. Kind of a pass. Broncos, Kansas City, kind of the same thing here. I expect the Chiefs to remain undefeated after this game is over. But I don't even think that's a for sure lock. The look ahead on this game was an 8. It opened at a 9. It's at an 8.5. So the spread is about where it should be. And it's going to remain just north of a touchdown, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, divisional game, pretty low total, 8.5 points. Does Denver get in and get a cover here? I kind of think they do. This could be a total blowout, though. That Kansas City defense, after looking pretty shitty and pretty subpar against Baker Mayfield with 0 weapons, maybe they have a little bit of a bounce back here. So it could be a really, really ugly game. Bo Nix might be on the ground a lot in this one. Chiefs are cooking. You can't go against the Chiefs here. But if I had to, I think I'd take the spread. Money splits on that one. We can check that one real quick here. It's got to be pretty ugly. It's got to be pretty ugly. Actually, I'm stunned. Almost 60% of the money is taking the points with Denver. We have a little bit of a public underdog. Interesting. But Kansas City, they're just not covering spreads. They're getting wins. They're not covering spreads. Maybe consider Kansas City as a leg of your teaser bets. Falcons and Saints, 3.5 point spread here. Look ahead was a pick 'em. Saints just lost to Carolina. I know it's a divisional game, divisional dog. I mean, I want to take the Saints, but this year is just a mess. The coaching, the injuries. I think there's enough where we can throw the longer term trends out the window. Lay the points with the Falcons. I don't think the Saints offense can keep pace. I expect the Falcons to score here. Give me the over in the game overall as well. San Fran and the Bucks. We'll see if McCaffrey's in the lineup. There's a lot of injury unknowns with the 49ers right now. Even Debo. There's just a lot of people questionable. I got to have a full injury report before I can bet on a game like this. But at 5.5, man, I mean, this is insanely public. Like the whole world's on the Niners. The look ahead here was a 6.5. It's down a little. I mean, what are we doing? Tampa Bay, okay, yeah, I get it. You went on the road on Monday Night Football and put up a fight. And if your coach had any balls to where you could have gone for a 2-point conversion instead of taking the fucking Chiefs to overtime, Todd Bowles, I'm stunned. I am more surprised that Todd Bowles has a job in the NFL than I am that Kamala Harris even got one vote in the presidential election. Yeah, the Bucks are cooked. It's a short week. Give me San Fran, especially if they get these guys back. This line's going to blow up to probably a touchdown or more. I'd lay the 5.5 with San Fran, but it is the most public play of the week, I'm pretty sure. Steelers, Washington, this is a good one. 2.5 point spread. Look ahead was a 2, open 44.5. We've seen a little bit of over money. And I do agree with that. Washington, their defense sucks. It's been better, but it's still shitty, man. I just don't think they see a lot of good competition. They've been kind of skating by. I'm not sure who wins this game, but I think we're going to get enough points to get over 45.5. I'll take the over in a game like this. The only thing that could bring that down is if that Steelers pass rush finally gives Daniels a little reality check, kind of a welcome to the NFL. You're not invincible type of a thing here. The Steelers are capable of that. So just be aware of that, but I still like the over. Titans and Chargers. Well, the Titans finally got a win over the Pats. Didn't even cover, pushed the spread. Now this is 7.5. Look, in the NFL, generally north of a touchdown, you want the points, especially in a game where the total's only 38.5. But the Chargers defense is good. I told you that last week. One of my biggest plays of the week was the Chargers on a nice cheap money line price over the Browns, who, they had their dead cat bounce, but they still suck. So that was an easy cash. The Chargers are the much better team here. I don't love laying a big number with a team that kind of, I'd rather have points with the Chargers. I'd rather have the Chargers play a better team. Almost looking for the upset with them. I'll lay the points here. I'll lay the points. I think the Titans really struggle to score. I don't think they can keep pace. Can the Chargers win by 10 here? I think it's possible. How about 27-17, 10-point win? I think is very, very likely here. By the way, the look ahead on that one was only a -7. It opened -7.5, -8. So it's sitting right where it's at. And the money on that one, just to see if everything correlates, is it's on the Chargers. It's on the Chargers. It's very, very public, very, very heavily bet. But it is what it is. Public gets it right sometimes, especially with the favorites. Jets, Cardinals. I mean, what do? You flip a coin. Gut says Jets, but man, they've let me down a lot of times this year. The look ahead on this game was a pick 'em. We're sitting at about a pick 'em. I mean, I think you could find a +1 or a +1.5 on just about any book for any of these teams. We've seen a little bit of sharp action on the Cardinals, but the lines have actually gone a little bit the other way. I think the Jets get this one. I mean, at the end of the day, the Cardinals have looked good. They're overachieving. This is an inconsistent Cardinals team. This is a Cardinals team that on any given week can beat anybody in the NFL, but they can also lose any given week. And I do think they lose this one. I think the Jets pull this one out. Don't love it. This is more of a gut feeling, kind of throwing most of the other things to the side. But when you've done this for over 10 years, your gut feeling is pretty impressive. I'll take the Jets on the money line. Philadelphia, Cowboys. Man, I just don't know. I like Cooper Rush. I think he's better than Dak. But I'm worried about the chemistry of the offense just having the switch. I think we get a little bit of a bump of some players that might actually be happy that Dak's not playing. Dak is a soft, incompetent, bad quarterback. I've said it for years. Him and Jalen Hurts, I'm not a fan of. But here, man, these teams are just too far apart. I don't like the coaching of either team. I don't like laying a lot of points with the Eagles. We saw what happened with that Jags game. I didn't bet that, but we all saw what happened. I got to lay it, man. I got to lay the points. I have to. I'll lean to the over. I'll lean to the over in this game. I think the Eagles can score at will. I still got to lay the full touchdown with the Eagles. Wouldn't surprise me one bit if the margin of this game is exactly 7. Look ahead line on that one, by the way. Talk about movement. I mean, with the whole Dak news and everything, the look ahead line was only -3. So there's a lot of movement in that game. Lions, Texans, Sunday Night Football. This is a great game. I'm leaning Texans here. I'll take the 3.5. Don't love fading Detroit. I actually lost a ticket, one of the only two losing plays last Sunday. I had a ticket on Green Bay plus the points at home, divisional dog. And I do think that was in play until that pick six by Jordan Love right before half just killed the whole game. Look, I just think the Lions, man, you can't win every game. You can't win every game. And they haven't won every single game, but they're due for a loss. Exceptional team. Love them. I'm absolutely obsessed with them. I low key, even as a Packers fan, hope they win it all. It'd be a great story. I love the coach. 3.5 Texans at home. I like this spot. I think it's high scoring. I think it's just back and forth. I think the Lions pull it out. I think they get another win, but it's a game-winning field goal. I don't think they're going to cover 3.5. And even if they're up 10, even if they're upset, 6 or something, we can get a backdoor cover with the Texans, who still should have some success against still a pretty overrated, pretty bad Lions defense. Look ahead on this one. We were looking at where's this one? Lions and Texans. The look ahead was -2.5. It opened in a 4. Now it's down to a 3.5. Money splits on this one. By the way, I like the over as well, over 49.5. Money splits on that one. Let me scroll down here. We are looking at just an unbelievably public Lions team. And that's been the case every week, and they have cashed a lot. So, that's not a total alarm bell. But the books are not going to just repeatedly just get destroyed on one team. I think the Texans probably can win this game. I'll take the 3.5 points. 80% of bets have come on the Lions. Only 3/4 of the money. There's a little bit of sharps. Huge public play on Detroit. The lines come down a little. Reverse line movement. Yeah, give me that 3.5. And then Monday night here, Dolphins, Rams. Excellent game. Very excited for this one. It's a great Monday night football game. Look ahead line was Rams -3. It's come down a little bit. It opened at a 2.5. It's down to 1.5. It's going to be like a pick 'em by game time. I think I like the over. I think I like over 50.5 in this one. The money splits we are looking at. Now I'm going to use the money line in a game like this because almost nobody is betting the spread on a game like this. They're just going with the money line. 46.9. So less than 50% of bets on the money line are on the Dolphins, but almost 66%. So some sharp action on the Dolphins. We've seen the line adjust a little bit. Is the wrong team favored? I like the Rams. I like their offense, but man, I had the Dolphins last week. They look pretty good against the Bills. The Bills are better than the Rams. Back-to-back road games sucks, and that's the only thing that really got to take into consideration with a game like this. I think the Dolphins can get this one. I like the over, though. I like the over. That's probably the best way to play the game. I mean, each team getting into the mid or upper 20s. I mean, a 27 to 24 game is 51 points and gets you over the total. I'd probably play over 50.5 in that one. And that is another week of NFL. Hopefully you guys appreciate the video. Again, drop a like on the video, guys. I mean, it's free. It's a button. Just tap it. It takes a millisecond. I want to put my best picks in the comment section. Go to that college video. Get the whiteboard winning pick in that video as well. Drop a like on that video as well. Boost the volume, guys. Boost the support, and I can do more for you. You just got to meet me in the middle. I can't just be handing out stuff for free. I'll see you in the next video.